Hi, I'm Nikki. Welcome back to my channel, Zen and Fit. If you're new to my platform, I discuss various topics that range from mental health, lifestyle, as well as health and fitness topics. So, in today's video, I wanted to talk about economics again, especially since a lot of people are feeling the pain and effects of inflation and all the day-to-day expenses that we all encounter that has been increasing at an exponential level. But before I jump into the video, if you could please do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button because it helps me to be able to create more videos on here. I typically post once a week on my platform. So this hasn't been an easy time for a lot of people, especially I'm talking about in the United States. A lot of you who are listening to this video right now may be dealing with a lot of financial turmoil for whatever reason, maybe due to your employment, or dealing just with the high cost of everything, just walking to a grocery store and trying to buy food, and your bill is through the roof, and so you're trying to decide, do I get this one essential item versus getting something else, because you're trying to cut back on cost, and it's very difficult to do during this period of time. And so just understanding that you're not alone in that. There's a lot of people going through that. A lot of people who are struggling. When you're getting out of college or finishing a trade school or finishing up high school, you think that you're going to be able to get a decent job and make a good living for yourself, or maybe even start a business. And sometimes life has a different story for you. Sometimes you experience roadblocks. A lot of people do, especially if you're working class, middle class, or living in poverty. It can be very difficult trying to achieve some form of financial stability, especially in the United States. A lot of times people think that if you work hard that, oh, okay, you're going to get all these different rewards in life, financial rewards in life, financial stability. And that's not actually the case a lot of times. A lot of times for people who do come from working class or lower economic backgrounds, it's a lot more difficult to become financially stable. And it's becoming even more amplified and worse in our society due to income inequalities and a lot of other factors as well. And so just understanding that if you have people around you, whether it's peers or even family members, because sometimes family is not understanding of your situation. They think that you finish school, you should be able to get a job, and you're not. You just aren't applying yourself. You're not doing enough. And that's not the case. The market has changed. There's different economic factors at play. And so you know your situation. So don't let other people pull you down emotionally, have you questioning yourself, are you applying yourself enough? Because you know what you're doing and you know the circumstances that you're going through. A lot of times people will try to judge you and say you didn't do this, you didn't do that right, when they have not walked a mile in your shoes. Circumstances have changed, times have changed. And so even if you do have family or if it's peers out there who are questioning why you're in dire circumstances, they may not be understanding because they may not have gone through what you're going through, your path in life. And so just remembering that and staying true to yourself and not getting bothered when people ask you questions of that nature, because you know what you're doing. You know the time and energy you have put in to yourself to try to create a solid foundation, and sometimes things do not work out. It happens. And it's not only just early careerists that are experiencing financial difficulties and turmoil. This is also going on for people who may have worked in the job field for over a decade or 20 years and are experiencing hard times, maybe due to job displacement or whatever the case may be. And so it can be hard trying to set and create a new path for yourself, especially career-wise. But it's going to just take some time. and understanding that it's not going to happen overnight, that things are dramatically going to change for yourself. And yes, that's a hard pill to swallow and deal with, but just facing reality that it's going to take you some time to rebuild back. It doesn't mean that it's completely impossible to achieve, but it's going to take some time. And so maybe it's taking a step back and looking at what it is that you want to do in life as far as your career or having a business, whatever that is for you. Looking at the pros and cons, looking at how you could start creating that path for yourself, whether that's going to a trade school, starting a business. Where are you going to find the funding? How are you going to achieve that? And it's taking one small step at a time and just brainstorming, putting something on paper, and knowing that things may change even with that plan. So I hope that you guys found value with this video. I know that a lot of people are experiencing a lot of difficulties at this point in time, so I just wanted to create a brief video discussing this, that you're not alone in that, and there's a lot of people who are going through difficult times for whatever reason. And so just staying true to yourself, taking one day at a time, taking some time for yourself to regroup when you're going through difficulties is essential. And until next time, take care, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.